Hello, welcome back. DTM Collectibles here. A little bit of a room tour. Some Grogu's, you'll be sick of seeing them, I'll tell you that for now. An attractive couple, and here it starts. A couple of figures there, don't know what they are. They're not mine, I swear to God they're not mine. Set of steps, Superman poster, up and away, and then we're at the high ground. Yep, that's what I've called it, the high ground. This is where I store all the collection now. On this mezzanine floor, it's quite spacious. I've got a lot of boxes that I still need to go through, either get rid of, or there's a transformer. That's no way to treat a vintage Falcon. I'm sorry about that. Over here we've got more boxes of stuff I need to go through. Santa, a massive amount of comics I still need to go through. Some Dettol wipes. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll find out. Right, so these are the first of the two shelves. They're a bit untidy, I still don't know how to display everything properly, but we'll start by this. This is the Slave 1, if I'm still allowed to call it Slave 1. It's flanked by the Fets and the Mandos, and yet another Grogu, Vader and Obi-Wan there. These Indiana Jones figures are good, I'm going to get some more of them. Beetlejuice, John Hurt, we'll see him later. Negan and Eisenberg, they're a force to be reckoned with. Han Solo there, sporting a moo-moo. Some droids, more 3PO, that's my favourite one, I think, that one. Over here we've got Anakin in his yellow speeder, flying away from all that sand and misery that he has to deal with. Yeah, so that's the first shelf. Untidy, but I'll get there. This one here, all Ghostbusters. The vintage Kenner repro things that they did. The Lego Ecto 1, because I'm still waiting on the Kenner Ecto 1 to arrive. I don't know where that is. There's Rick Moranis, Sigourney Weaver, a little tiny Stay Puft. Could do with it filling up a bit more of an area, but the idea's there. Terror Dog, bread van. You wouldn't buy bread from that van, would you? Here's the original 4. Still love Ghostbusters. Interesting to see what they'll do with the Afterlife movie. This is nice, the neutrino wand. Thing's going to demonstrate it for you. It's Thing's last day today, by the way, so it'll be missed. Look, it's even turned it off, save all that battery power. Yeah, so that's the Ghostbusters collection. Right, next shelf down, we've got a Buzz Lightyear. I think you've got to have a Buzz Lightyear on your toy shelf, haven't you? It's, I think it was a model kit, that. Pretty cool. We've got another Rick Moranis, some Doctor Who books, some little Titan movie figures there from Kill Bill, Smoking Man from the X-Files, Star Trek. That there is the 50th anniversary action figure they released of the curator, Tom Baker's character in Doctor Who's 50th anniversary a few years back. Pretty decent figure. At the back there you've got one of many Funko Pops. I apologise for having so many. That's been signed, I think. You've got Mulder and Scully there. Still a massive fan of the X-Files. Over here we've got Twin Peaks. Now, the Funko Pops here are ridiculous, but it's the only way you can get figures of your favourite TV show, so what are you going to do? Yeah, another Titans figure there of Agent Cooper. I loved Twin Peaks as a kid, and, well, I just needed some memorabilia for him from Twin Peaks, and this is the best I could do, really. Yeah, so that's my Twin Peaks shelf. Now we've got a bit of a mixture of our lass's stuff and mine there. You've got Chief Wiggum, a Wookiee, the cafe thing from Friends, where they all went and drank coffee for 10 years. Luke Skywalker there. Hey, up, I found Nemo. Found him. Then it goes on to the Batman / Superman / random DC shelf. A lot of these are those Cos Babies by Hot Toys. They're pretty good. They're a bit similar to a Funko Pop. The original Jeff East autograph there from the original movie. Adam West, Tiny Superman, another Tiny Superman. We've got Batmans everywhere. The new Batmobile from the new Batman movie. I've said Batman too many times. Batman. Yeah, this needs displaying properly at some point. Right, we've got the Star Wars figures, a mixture of Black Series and 3 3/4 inch, just displayed together. It's hard to explain what I've done here. I've just stood them up. I just put them in there and stood them up. So really, it's not hard to explain. There's another Grogu there. He looks lost. The Solo figures, I enjoyed them Solo figures. Yeah, they made some good figures. Them two there talking about the latest coronavirus news. There's 3PO with his red arm. Obi-Wan's mate in the diner thing in Attack of the Clones. Another Luke. Darth Maul, an envelope there that says Star Wars on it, just in case I forget what these are from. And the shelf below, we've got yet more 3 3/4 inch and the awful Funko Pops. If I were to put them all in movie order, I'd be there all year. But yeah, that's the Star Wars figures so far. And then we've moved on to Sesame Street. Big fan of Jim Henson and his work, so I was glad when our last wanted this for Christmas, because I secretly wanted it too. Sorry, I've got a Jar Jar. Right, so that's the two first shelves and how I've displayed it all. Let's move on to the next one. Right, we've got yet more Funko Pops, sorry. The time displacement equipment there. Bumblebee Man, William Shatner. Some more Simpsons figures. Transformers, we've got a mixture of old and new. There's another attractive couple there. Another TARDIS. You'll get sick of seeing TARDISes as well as Grogu's. God, they're everywhere. Right, this is not Prince Adam. What's his alter ego? He-Man. Yeah, he's a He-Man figure. The Ghostbusters Firehouse. One day I'll display that open, because inside it's amazing. Stranger Things. Gal Gadot again. Up on here we've got Obi-Wan. He's on the high ground. You get it why I've called it that now, yeah. Yeah, Back to the Future shelf. If you've ever got a chance, read these comics. They're pretty good. So we've got Marty McFly, Doc and Biff from the NECA. Some little tiny ones. Funko Pops again. The DeLorean. That's Playmobil or Mobile. I can't remember how you pronounce it. Marty and Doc again there. They're mini-mates. Shelf below, we've got some Marvel action. Green Lady, Wolverine, Jeff Goldblum there, just lurking at the back as he always does. There's old Stan Lee, what a guy. Shelf below, we've got Gremlins. We've got loads of Gremlins. They're horrible to stand up. More about that later. Sloth and Chunk, and underneath them we've got yet more little tiny figures. Michael Knight and Kit, a tree, and a BB-8. Yeah, so Black Series, first of many. I think you've probably all seen these before. This is my Luke Skywalker tribute shelf. That's the Hot Toy Luke Crate Edition, I think it was. Little tiny Luke Speeder. It's all very Luke orientated. More Black Series. Like I say, I've seen all these before. This is the Boba Fett over here that came with a missing shoulder pad, and I replaced it with a cornflake. It's done job, so we can't complain. Next shelves below that is the Superman. Big fan of Christopher Reeve growing up, so still love the fact that I've got this figure. 1989 Batman, Michael Keaton's coming back, can't believe that to this day. These McFarlane toys, DC line, multiverse, brilliant. I love them. I can't wait to get more of these. A couple of comics in the background there. Another Marvel shelf. We've got I Am Iron Man, my old postman there. I miss him. Vision. We've got Vision over there in the corner. We've got Thor in the middle in his strong pose. We've got a Scarlet Witch there conjuring up a spell. And I don't like this one. I can't even remember his name. He might have Infinity War. And the next one along, we can't forget about Korg though, can we? Everyone knows Korg. Bit of Captain America action. The Black Widow. Tony Stark's missus. Captain Marvel. Ant-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy ship. And let's all just have a Marvel, get it, at Scarlett Johansson just there. Yeah, R.I.P. lass, R.I.P. Right, next one. More Black Series. What I've got so far are the Bad Batch, Count Dooku, couple of clones, and the problem there is General Grievous. He just does not know how to stand up. I've tried blue tack, willpower, nothing. And then you've got this old guy here, solid as a rock, don't move. Right, we've got the Doctor Who 13th Doctor and her companions, the new type Dalek, a random Cyberman, first of many TARDISes, or second of many TARDISes. You've got old Bradley Walsh there. He's going to need some pushbacks. Yeah, so that's that one. You got Black Series again. Some little tiny Black Series figures that are frowned upon, so I'll not even mention them. Yeah, again, that's there's a mixture of old and new in here. General Kenobi there in his clone gear. Han Solo, yeah, and another Han Solo. That's not a vintage, that's a retro collection one. Can't afford vintage, me. Right, more Doctor Who with 10th Doctor era. We've got, he's my favourite Doctor, I suppose, is David Tennant. He just brought to the role everything that you remembered Doctor Who should be about, and I think that's what's got me back into it, to be honest. You've got K9, some of the 11th Doctor's crew there, and that horrible large chroniumed man. Got Terminator. Hey up, I love an egg. You remember that one, eh? Yeah, Mark and Mindy, Rocky in the corner. Jesus, that's close. That's E.T. there. I love that E.T. figure. John Wick, looking all like he's just going to murder everybody. Probably has. And in the corner there, you got a tiny Robocop. Still love that figure. Still love Robocop. And down below, more Doctor Who. This is a mixture of old and new again. You've got all the older Doctors, Peter Capaldi. That's John Hurt again. I said we'd come back to him. I tell you something, the films nowadays, they miss John Hurt. They miss John Hurt's acting. But I'm not going to get all emotional. Here's Christopher Eccleston, Tom Baker, dishing out his jelly babies. I think Cyberman's got a couple of them in his hands. It's just greed. Yeah, so that's the Red Dalek there in the corner. That's the Doctor Who so far. Still loads of boxes of rubbish that I still need to go through. Loads of comics. I'm going to be another 2 years looking at all this stuff I need to either throw or keep. As you can tell, I've got a thing for Gal Gadot. I'm sorry, Helen. So that's that. That's the collection so far. It still needs a bit of work, but it's looking good. I like coming up here and just looking at it all. I'm not allowed to go in here apparently. It's out of bounds. I've heard some stuff going on behind the door. I just can't get through it. Next time maybe I'll be allowed in and we can have a look what's in there. But yeah, that's the high ground so far. Right, the little Grogu's, I said we'd come back to them. They're not bad, these, to be honest. They look pretty cool. As you know, I'm a steelbook collector, so I just thought I'd show you this. It is my steelbook collection. I've got all Star Wars, a few Doctor Who's, a black suited Superman, I forgot you were there. Some books, some more DVDs. I swear to God, the Ghost ain't mine. I don't know how that's got in there. And yeah, so this one here, signed by William Shatner. Wait 2.5 hours to get that autograph. Yeah. Right, well, that's the toy collection room so far. Once again, I know I've still got lots of stuff to do, unpack, and I need to sort the shelves out a bit better. But so far, that's, it's a work in progress. It'll change constantly. I still want to go through that door. What's going on in there? Yeah, so I hope you liked the video. Anyway, I mean, it's hard to do these videos, but, I've got through it. Have a good week, and hope to see you soon.